Right now at 6, a downtown fire is still fresh in the minds of the Spring Grove community. Businesses are now banding together to help the families who lost everything. And a tree at La Crosse's Rotary Lights is decorated with nearly 100 reminders of people who lost their lives to addiction.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
And thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Amy DuPont. Those 11 Spring Grove families lost everything in a fire that destroyed 6 apartments and a hardware store. Local businesses are now coming together to help the families. And as News 8 Now's Dua Srar found out, so are surrounding communities.
Amy, Patrick Longmire and his family owned Red's IGA. Longmire's family began donating gift cards to the victims of the fire. Soon they received a call from Rushford Foods, who also wanted to pitch in.
It's the days after a tragedy. The kindness of a community shines through.
We had so many donations coming in.
In Spring Grove, Minnesota, everyone is family.
When you live in a town this small, you almost have a connection with everybody that was affected by that fire in some way or another.
When 11 families lost everything but the clothes on their backs.
The people that were in the apartments lost literally everything. What they walked out with was what they had.
This community stepped up.
We were able to send them home with some cash from the donations for those emergency uses.
Community members donated clothes, toiletries, and even provided families with shelter.
Living in a small town and being able to say, you know, hey, we can call that person and we can call that person.
Patrick Longmire's family donated gift cards to their grocery store.
Customers come in and drop off like $160 to throw in a bucket for the people, so we were able to start a little donation bucket at the registers too.
Nearly 30 miles away, another grocery store pitched in to help.
Neighboring community over at Rushford Foods reached out and wanted to help out where they could too.
Over $2,000 in donations later, this community says their work is just beginning.
They support us and we're going to support them.
They'll keep collecting donations.
Because that's what we do here.
Until the victims and their families have everything they need.
The Spring Grove Chamber of Commerce says all 11 families have found temporary places to stay, and the community is working on helping them find long-term housing solutions. Amy, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Dua. If you'd like to help, you can make a donation through the city's GoFundMe page. We'll post a link on news8000.com. Firefighters in Sparta were busy over the holiday weekend responding to 2 separate house fires. No one was injured. The first call came in Friday morning for a basement fire on State Highway 16. Investigators say a heat lamp used to warm water pipes caught fire, and the house sustained moderate smoke and water damage. The second fire started Christmas morning in the attic of a home on Gillette Street. It was caused by faulty wiring and spread through the attic and down into an interior and exterior wall. Firefighters had to cut through the siding to put it out. And those firefighters had to battle a lot of cold over the last couple of days. There's been a lot of fires, Eric, but we're going to get a break here with warmer temperatures.
That's right, Amy. We are going to get above freezing. We've got to wait until at least tomorrow in some places, definitely Thursday for everybody. Outside right now, look at this. We have clear skies out there. Temperatures right now in the teens and 20s. We're sitting at 21 degrees at the airport. Same story at the TV station. With winds out of the south at 14 miles per hour, this is the number you want to dress for if you have any evening plans. It feels like 8 degrees out there. Numbers for today made it to 23 after a morning start of 3. 29 and 14 is where we should be for this time of year. 51 was the record high set back in 1936. You've got to go back to 1872 to see the record low of a chilly 23 degrees below zero. So the radar scan right now, we have a clean sweep across the area. This is going to get a break as we go into tomorrow, but precip chances are in the forecast as we go into the second half of the work week. So right now we're at 26 degrees in Black River Falls. That was actually the high for today. We made it to 23 in La Crosse, 27 Winona. Eau Claire, you made it to 24, 19 Decorah, 18 in Preston. The Double Deuces, 22 in Prairie du Chien, 23 in Boscobel. Right now, Boscobel, you're at 21. We're seeing temperatures in the teens and 20s throughout the Coulee region. But again, that feels like temperature with that wind starting to pick up. Some places around 1 to even 2 degrees. Rochester's at 1, Preston's at 2, Decorah's at 7, Winona's at 16. We're at 8 in La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Ladysmith. You're at 11. Now, coming up in the first one forecast, yeah, we're talking temperatures in the upper 30s, low 40s, but there is a little bit of a caveat in that forecast, and we'll talk about that coming up in just a few minutes. Amy, over to you.
All right, thanks, Eric. We'll see you soon. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers has chosen the DNR's new secretary. The governor appointed Adam Payne, the current Sheboygan County administrator. Payne has a background in conservation and led 2 conservation projects for Sheboygan County. He will replace Preston Cole, who is retiring. Now, the state Senate will need to confirm Payne's appointment. Governor Evers is also using emergency shelter or funding emergency shelters in low-income housing. The Wisconsin Housing and Economic Development Authority is running the program and is granting $2 million to 54 statewide organizations. WEDA says the grant will create and or improve more than 1,700 beds and housing units. That includes 2 facilities, one in La Crosse and one in Onalaska. There's still time to give a very special gift this holiday season. The Red Cross blood supply is critically low. The La Crosse chapter of the Knights of Columbus hosted a blood drive this afternoon at the cathedral. That group has been sponsoring drives for close to 2 years, and today's drive was the group 12th, and it was booked. Volunteers say there is no gift more special than the gift you give when you roll up your sleeve.
It's a very simple way to give life and to support people whose need they wouldn't necessarily be able to predict. And so this is a great gift that people can give.
There are several other upcoming blood drives. We'll post a link to those events at news8000.com. After the break, one last push for donations. Volunteers with Rotary Lights hope warmer weather will trigger a big boost to their food drive. And there's a special tree at Rotary Lights in honor of people who lost their battle with addiction. One family says hanging an ornament on it is a healing experience.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
At Chevy, the holidays mean going places and doing things you love to do with friends and family. Visit your local Chevy dealer, and when you find your red tag, you find your deal. Then make the most of your time with the people who matter most. Find new moments, find new roads. Well-qualified buyers get 1.9% financing on all 2022 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups, or get $1,500 total cash allowance on this Silverado with a 2.7-liter engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get $2,500 cash allowance.
Jolivet Family Farms features one of the area's largest selections of frozen seafood, including king crab legs, lobster tail, shrimp, cod, calamari, alligator, salmon fillets, smelt, and frog legs. Choose from our large selection of fresh fruit and vegetables to complete your restaurant-style dinner prepared at home. Your dinner isn't complete without something from the Jolivet Homemade Bakery. Don't forget a bottle of Door County wine to complete your stay-at-home night out at Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Cooley Auto, La Crosse's only dealership specializing in southern rust-free vehicles, is now offering late-model, low-mile vehicles. Vehicles to fit every budget and lifestyle, including high-end premium vehicles. Choose Cooley Auto. Friendly salespeople, top-notch service, and good quality vehicles.
Cooley Auto, specializing in rust-free southern and late-model, low-mileage premium vehicles.
See us on Rose Street in La Crosse. Call or visit CooleyAuto.com today.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
The recent colder than normal weather has not stopped people from visiting La Crosse's Rotary Lights. The light display is free, but as you know, volunteers always ask for donations for our local food pantries. During the remaining nights, donations are going to go to the Salvation Army, Caledonia and Onalaska Food Banks, and St. Elizabeth's Food Pantry in Pullman. Rotary President Pat Stevens says the donation drive is going well, and he's expecting this warmer weather we have this week to bring in one last boost of donations.
We have our best nights in the park when there's a lot of people walking the park and enjoying it rather than just circling it with vehicles and stuff. So yeah, that sub-zero stuff hurts us a little bit for sure.
non-perishable food items or make a monetary donation. The lights turn on at 5 each evening. The gates close at 10 o'clock at night. And on Saturday night, there will be fireworks for New Year's Eve. Well, there are many decorated trees at La Crosse's Rotary Lights, but one tree is still being decorated in memory of nearly 100 loved ones. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen joins us in the newsroom with a story of a family's loss and the work they're doing to cope.
Amy, this family is not alone. According to the American Medical Association, in just the last year, more than 100,000 people have died of a drug overdose. This holiday season, local families are using their tree at Riverside Park to raise awareness, to remind us each overdose impacts countless lives. The people we love stay with us.
She was animated, she was sparkly, she was intelligent, she was funny.
Even after they're gone.
It's tough. And I still got to go to work.
Randall and Heidi Overson's daughter, Amara Rosalie, battled addiction for 8 years and spent those years in and out of jail.
I had many heart-to-heart conversations with her, trying to get her to redirect her path in life. But she was struggling.
Vernon County Correctional Officer Veronica Hoyland knew Amara well.
Over the course of time, you run into inmates who somehow seem to tug at your heartstrings. So Amara was one of them.
Hoyland spoke with Amara in the jail just a week before she died.
Did I do enough as a person? Did I talk to her enough? Did I reach out to her?
Amara lost her battle with addiction in January 2020.
You cry every day. It was hard picking out her clothes for the funeral. It was harder seeing her in the casket. It's nothing any parent should go through.
Julie Tully's son, Carl, had a similar story. She lost him to a fentanyl overdose 5 years ago.
How destructive it can be, and not just to the individual that's using, but to their whole family, their friends, their coworkers, everything is affected.
Tully and the Oversons met each other through their children. Now they've come together for their children.
We need help. Somebody please do something before another loved one dies.
A foundation for their children now represented in a tree at La Crosse's Rotary Lights, adorned with the names of people lost to addiction and the faces of others.
I felt like it was healing to hang his photo and to remember him and to honor him.
Today, the tree is decorated with nearly 80 ornaments.
We were amazed, and it's a sad thing, you know, but we were amazed.
Representing 80 lives lost and the countless others struggling to cope with that loss.
That to me tells me they want something done.
The names on this tree are just the start, a reminder their work isn't done yet. And you can still add a name to the tree. The Oversons say that they plan to sponsor a tree there for years to come.
All right, thank you.
Oh, go ahead.
Thank you, Emily. The Amara Rose Foundation is based out of Vernon County, but it serves the entire region. If you'd like to learn more about their mission and how you can help, you'll find details on our website, news8000.com. Still ahead, we are going to talk about Legos. Our local Lego experts are sharing behind-the-scenes details about their TV experience with families in Monroe County.
And in the world of weather, we have clear skies outside. The good news, we are getting above freezing. I'll let you know when in the First Warn forecast on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
This is our community. And while the present moment may feel unpredictable, we are here to help you stay focused on the future. So stay safe, stay strong, and stay confident with Gillespie and Associates.
And he was a kid, 4 years old, he had lats. The only way you get lats is from doing prison time and doing pull-ups. He was a bad little kid. He was so evil, his first baby tooth, it came in chipped. Walking around the neighborhood smoking his mama's cigarettes.
Get ready for the comedy of Marlon Wayans, the Microphone Fiend Tour. Saturday, February 11th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Black River Falls, Wisconsin, with special guest DC Irvin. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster. Don't miss Marlon Wayans live.
Wisconsin. It's easy to take for granted how we warm up, but what if you couldn't warm up so easily? For many, it's a reality they can't ignore. Working families, elderly, disabled, and veterans struggling to keep their heat and power on in the dangerous cold of winter. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, Our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safe in your home. No one deserves to suffer when we can help each other.
The holidays are for making memories, and you can count on Honda to help you make them. Whether it's in a capable Ridgeline, adventurous CRV, a rugged Passport, or a dynamic Pilot. Start making memories of your own with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
LaCresse Glass and Overhead Doors has been selling, servicing, and installing garage doors since 1964 and believe garage doors should be exceptional quality and craftsmanship. We guarantee to help you select a door to fit all of your needs. We offer a large stock inventory of CHI overhead doors, including residential, commercial, rolling steel, and high-speed doors. Visit our website and design the door of your dreams with CHI Door Visions. Get your free quote today.
Retirement is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make, so you need to get it right. At Gillespie & Associates, we'll design a plan so you can retire on your terms. I'm Private Wealth Advisor Tim Gillespie, and I'm here to help.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Our local Lego Masters are sharing their love for the toys. Brothers Jacob and Caleb Schilling of Holmen met with fans at the Deke Slayton Museum in Sparta to talk all things Lego. Those brothers, as you know, competed on Fox's Lego Masters and shared some special behind-the-scenes details. The Schillings say Legos have been a lifelong passion, and being on that show opened up many doors.
You'd never think that you'd get to see and do some of the things that we've gotten to do, being on national television, traveling the country, talking about what we love to do, which is be kids. And it's opened up some fantastic opportunities.
Now, Caleb has an Instagram account featuring their work. We'll post a link on news8000.com. And Eric, I don't know if you're familiar with our local Lego Masters, but their creations are incredible. I can't even do the simplest ones. Good for them.
I have to say, I love Legos.
Yeah.
So I'm a nerd when it comes
I
to
don't
that.
like stepping on them, though. That's not
No, that hurts.
Yeah.
So tell you what, outside right now we have clear skies. Look at City Cam. We have a picture of perfect evening. Oops, I forgot to save that. I had one job, Cedric, and that was to push the right button. I didn't do that. So let's enjoy Derek Sibley in his Green Bay attire for a little bit. I hope he's watching. Temperatures outside. 21 degrees, clear skies outside, feels like 8. Winds are out of the south at 14. I forgot to hit save, Cedric. I had one job. You know, I learned that in college, too. Winds out of the south at 14 miles per hour. It feels like 8 out there. Visibility is at 10 miles. In Eau Claire, you're at 22. Feels like 11. Winds are out of the south at 10 miles per hour as well. So the radar scan, we have a clean sweep across the majority of the area. To the north and east of Eau Claire, trying to paint a little bit of a wintry mix. I'm not really buying that as of right now. I think a lot of that's just not hitting the ground at this hour. So here's a look at the weather in motion right now. We'll go ahead and pull out and take a look at the big picture. All of the snow and wintry mix is up towards the Great Lakes. You can see over towards the UP of Michigan. Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and go under the clouds. You can see exactly where everything's at. A little bit of a wintry mix over towards portions of Minnesota. International Falls, they were seeing some snow earlier today. Over towards the Ironwood area, Thunder Bay area, seeing some snow as we speak. And then, like I said, the UP of Michigan seeing some snow as we speak as well. So let's go ahead and fling the map around. We'll pull out and take a look here at the Coulee region. Right now we're seeing mostly clear skies. And here's the setup. So we're on the back end of a high pressure system, which is allowing that wind to shift out of the south. This is our weather maker as we go into the second half of the work week. We will start to warm up. We will see precip chances start to pick up as well. So let's go ahead and dive into the forecast. When you wake up in the morning, temperatures in the teens and 20s will greet you across La Crosse County. Our southern zones, La Crescent, you'll go to 22. New Albany, you'll go to 20. Lansing will go to 21. Waukon will go to 18. Postville will go to 18. Steuben will go to 20. Central zones, we'll see temperatures staying in the teens and 20s. Our cooler area, typical cooler area, we'll see temperatures in the teens. And then the north zone, again, seeing temperatures in the teens for the most part. Chippewa Falls, you'll go to 20. Same story as in Eau Claire as well as Altoona. So Sky Tracker, let's go ahead and help you plan your evening. We'll see mostly clear skies. The wind will start to pick up a little bit. We'll see partly to mostly cloudy skies for your Wednesday, and then this trend will continue as we go into your Thursday. Maybe a stray shower or two, not out of the question Thursday morning going into the early afternoon hours. So the details of the first warn forecast for tonight. We'll go to 22 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. The temperatures will rise. We'll see winds out of the south at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, for the first time in about a week, we get above freezing. Let's embrace it, shall we? 29 by the 8 o'clock hour, mid-30s by the noon hour, 37 degrees by the 2 o'clock hour, mid-30s by the 6 o'clock hour. The next 8 days, we have 7 or 8 days, I should say, with temperatures hanging on above freezing. Thank goodness. We do have rain chances in the forecast for Thursday. Mixed precipitation chances Saturday. Same story for Monday. But to ring in 2023, we'll see mostly cloudy skies and a temperature of 36 degrees. We'll go to 38 for Tuesday and then 33 for Wednesday. I'm thinking what you were talking about yesterday, Amy, with me being over
sunbathing
at the sunbathing with the Speedo hanging on. I'm thinking that's going to be more of a reality.
Okay. You just tell me when and where, and I will be there. And then I will share it with everyone at home and the world.
I hope my fiance is not watching right now. I'm in trouble.
All right, thanks, Eric.
See you later.
Coming up in sports, the break is over. A few of our area high school teams are returning to the hardwood tonight, and one of the best NFL football players of this era is saying goodbye at the end of the season. Rob's in next with sports.
The Board Store Home Improvements family wishes you a happy new year. Visit soon to plan your 2023 home improvement project. It's never too early to dream.
Ram Tough is perfect for us at Pischke Motors. We've got some pretty tough customers.
Get in on the big finish of 2022 with Pischke and Ram. Now through January 3rd, a new Ram Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 comes with up to $8,000 off with discount and rebates. Plus, get great financing with no payments for 90 days. Stop by in West Salem or La Crosse and test drive one today.
Ram and Pischke Motors, getting the job done.
In the aftermath of an accident, you think it needs to be big and bad to call an attorney. What you don't realize is that perhaps it is big and bad, and you just can't see it or can't see it yet. But as time passes and it becomes clear that you are going to live with your injuries for the rest of your life, you realize, oh, it was bad. Calling Schwabel, Getz & Sieben right away was the best thing I ever did.
You need an experienced attorney on your side. Schwabel, Getz & Sieben.
I love helping people get into a new home, whether it's a first home, moving to the area, or a forever home. I'm here to help from start to finish.
They actually worked with us with our existing home and selling that and getting us into a retirement home. They've given us all different options, what to go with and what is the best for us financially.
And they're so wonderful for working with us and figuring out what we needed to do and how fast we could do it.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Start the new year off right during the final days of the Ford Shine Bright sales event. Don't miss your chance to choose from a great selection of new Ford vehicles in stock and ready for delivery. Or place a custom order, lock in your rate, and you're protected. Plus, new inventory is still arriving daily, so you could drive one home today. Now, during the final days of the Ford Shine Bright sales event, get $1,500 open bonus cash on most Ford vehicles, only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
What a ride it's been over the last 12 years for one of the best Wisconsin-born athletes of all time. But that ride will be coming to an end at the end of the NFL season. Former Badger J.J. Watt announcing on social media Tuesday that he will be retiring from the National Football League after this season. The Pewaukee native spent the bulk of his NFL career in Houston, and for about a decade, Watt established himself as one of the best in the game on the defensive side of the ball, and on 3 occasions, he was considered the best. Watt being named Defensive Player of the Year 3 times during his run with the Texans. Watt's also a 5-time Pro Bowler, 5-time first-team All-Pro, 2-time NFL sacks leader, and the 2017 Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year. Watt has spent the last 2 seasons with the Arizona Cardinals. Well, it's been over a month, but the Wisconsin football team will take the field for the final time this year, and it will mark the beginning of the Luke Fickell era. Sort of. Fickell does plan on being on the sidelines tonight in Phoenix when the Badgers take on Oklahoma State in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl, but Fickell plans on letting interim head coach Jim Leonhard finish what he started this season. Should be a good one tonight between the Badgers and Cowboys. Kickoff is scheduled for 9:15. Well, the Christmas break is over and high school hoops are back tonight. A couple big matchups going down at Aquinas High School. The Blue Golds hosting a High. They'll be in action later on tonight against Richland Center. Also in action, GET. The Red Hawks will be looking for a win against Baldwin Woodville. We'll have highlights from both those games coming up tonight at 10. All right, it's time for our favorite segment of the week. It's our chance to highlight all of our athletes throughout the Cooley region. Mother Nature got in the way a little bit last week, but still a few great plays making the cut. So here we go, our plays of the week. Let's start with a special moment last Tuesday night in La Crescent. Senior Callie Esser playing her final game for the Lancers. She's been a varsity player since the 7th grade. Esser going out in style. An awesome moment for the Lancer point guard. Number 2, let's go to Blair Taylor. The Wildcats have been unstoppable this season. Lindsey Steen, one-handed pass on the money to Abby Thompson for the score. Beautiful ball movement from Blair Taylor. The West Salem boys basketball team also red hot. Panthers taking down Central last week. Peter Latos, a big reason why. Nice finish at the cup by the West Salem seniors. Some great plays this week. To vote for your favorite, just go to news8000.com/vote. We'll have those results tonight at 10. That'll do it for sports. We'll be right back.
Selling your car yourself can take weeks. Selling to an online reseller takes days. Selling your car to Dahl Auto takes 30 minutes. Bring your title and keys and leave with a check. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Why shop the Habitat Restore? We offer new and used building materials, furniture, appliances, home decor, and more at 50 to 70% off retail pricing. New items arrive daily, so it's never the same store twice. Find us on Facebook to catch sneak peeks of products throughout the week. Feel good knowing your purchase helps build and repair homes in our community, as 100% of profits stay local and support Habitat's mission. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. off Highway 16 past Woodman's.
Hey, it's Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. 2022 was a great riding season, and all of us here at Great River want to say thank you. To all the riders who stopped by this year to check out an event, grab a shirt, or ride home on a new Harley, we want to say thank you and look forward to seeing you in the new year.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
One final look at the next 8 days. We have temperatures going to about 33 by the 10 o'clock hour, upper 30s throughout the afternoon, early evening hours. We do have a small chance of precip in the evening and overnight hours. Nothing to really write home about. The next 8 days, ow, look at that. Temperatures in the upper 30s for Wednesday and Thursday. Cooling off for Friday and Saturday as another front pushes its way through, still above freezing nonetheless. As we ring in 2023, mostly cloudy skies with a high of 36. Upper 30s continue for Monday and Tuesday. Then we flirt with the freezing mark again for Wednesday. Not a bad 8 day in terms of temperatures.
It'll be even better when we see Eric out there in his swimsuit sunbathing at Pettibone. We'll see him soon. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We hope to see you back here tonight at 10.